Hello, friends. I'm Emma. Do you translate every word in your head when you speak English? Does this make you slow and nervous? Today, I will teach you how to make your brain think directly in English. When you stop translating, your confidence explodes. Let me ask you something. When you want to say, I am happy, what happens in your mind? Do you first think in your native language, then translate to English? This translation process is killing your confidence and making you sound unnatural. I have wonderful news for you. Your brain can learn to think directly in English. When this happens, speaking becomes automatic. Words flow naturally. You feel confident and free. I know this is possible because I experienced it myself. 3 years ago, I translated everything in my head. Speaking English felt like solving math problems. My brain worked so hard to translate that I felt exhausted after every conversation. Then I discovered the secrets I will share with you today. I trained my brain to think in English. Now my English thoughts come automatically. Speaking feels natural and enjoyable. Today, you will learn exactly how to reprogram your brain. You will discover why translation happens and how to stop it forever. You will get practical techniques that work immediately. Are you ready to free your mind and speak with confidence? Let's begin this brain transformation journey. Before I teach you how to think in English, let me explain why translation happens and why it damages your confidence. Translation happens because your brain learned your native language first. For many years, your native language was the only way to express thoughts. Your brain created strong pathways for thinking in that language. When you learned English, your brain didn't create new thinking pathways. Instead, it built a bridge between your native language and English. Every English thought has to cross this bridge. This crossing takes time and energy. Also, most English learning methods encourage translation. Teachers say, "What does this mean in your language?" Textbooks give translations for every word. Your brain learned that translation is normal and necessary. But here's the problem. Translation makes you slow, nervous, and unnatural. When you translate in your head, several bad things happen to your confidence. First, translation makes you slow. While you translate, the conversation continues. Other people finish their sentences while you're still working on yours. You feel left behind and embarrassed. Second, translation creates long pauses. You stop speaking while your brain searches for the right translation. These pauses make you sound uncertain and nervous. Third, translation makes you focus on being perfect instead of communicating your real thoughts and feelings. Fourth, translation creates fear of mistakes. When you translate, you worry, is this the correct translation? This fear stops you from speaking freely and naturally. Finally, translation makes you sound like a textbook, not like a real person. Translated sentences often sound formal and unnatural because different languages have different ways of expressing ideas. Here's what I discovered. Confident English speakers don't translate. They think directly in English. Their thoughts and words flow together naturally. When you think in English, something amazing happens. You stop worrying about perfect grammar. You stop searching for perfect words. You start expressing your real thoughts and personality. This makes you sound confident and natural. People notice when someone thinks in English versus when someone translates. Direct English thinking creates confident, natural communication that people enjoy listening to. Let me explain exactly why thinking in English builds unshakable confidence. Reason 1, speed and flow. When you think in English, your speaking becomes fast and smooth. Words come immediately because there's no translation delay. This speed makes you sound confident and natural. Fast, smooth speaking also feels good. You experience the joy of expressing yourself freely. This positive feeling builds more confidence for future conversations. Reason 2, natural expression. English thinking allows you to express your real personality. Instead of translating formal sentences, you speak with your natural rhythm and emotion. This authenticity makes you feel confident and helps others connect with you. When you express your true self in English, you realize that people understand and appreciate you. This realization builds deep, lasting confidence. Reason 3, reduced mental effort. Translation requires enormous mental energy. Your brain works overtime to convert thoughts between languages. This effort makes you tired and stressed. English thinking uses much less mental energy. Your brain relaxes and focuses on communication instead of translation. This mental ease creates confident, enjoyable conversations. Reason 4, mistake freedom. When you think in English, mistakes become less important. You're focused on expressing ideas, not on perfect translations. This focus shift eliminates fear and builds speaking confidence. Also, English thinking helps you make natural mistakes that native speakers make, not translation mistakes that sound strange. Reason 5, identity shift. Perhaps most importantly, English thinking changes how you see yourself. Instead of being someone who knows English, you become someone who thinks and speaks in English. This identity change creates unshakable confidence. Now let me teach you my proven techniques to reprogram your brain for English thinking. These techniques work step by step to build new English thinking pathways. Technique 1, simple description practice. This is the foundation technique that starts building English thinking pathways immediately. Every day, spend time describing what you see around you in simple English. Look at objects and think their English names directly. Don't translate from your native language. For example, look at a chair and think chair in English, not the word in your native language first. Look at the sky and think blue sky or cloudy sky directly in English. Start with single words, then build to simple phrases. Red car, tall building, warm coffee. Gradually add simple sentences. The cat is sleeping. I see green trees. The weather is nice. Practice this while walking, eating, or doing daily activities. The goal is to build automatic English responses to everything you see and experience. Technique 2, English self-talk. This technique trains your brain to process your thoughts in English instead of your native language. Throughout the day, talk to yourself in English inside your head. Comment on what you're doing, what you're feeling, and what you're thinking. For example, I'm making coffee now. The coffee smells good. I feel tired this morning. I need to wake up. Keep it simple and natural. Don't worry about perfect grammar or complex vocabulary. The goal is to build the habits of thinking in English, not to speak perfectly. Start with just a few minutes per day, then gradually increase. Soon, English self-talk will become automatic and natural. Technique 3. English emotional connection. This powerful technique connects your emotions directly to English words and phrases. When you feel happy, think, I'm happy, or I feel good in English immediately. Don't translate from your native language. Connect the feeling directly to English words. Do this with all emotions. I'm tired, I'm excited, I'm worried, I feel proud. The key is immediate connection between feeling and English expression. This technique is powerful because emotions create strong memory connections. When you connect emotions to English, your brain learns that English is a natural way to express your inner world. Technique 4. English memory creation. This technique helps your brain start storing memories in English instead of your native language. At the end of each day, review your day in English. Think about what you did, who you met, and how you felt, but think about it in English. For example, today I went to work. I talked to my colleague Sarah. We discussed the new project. I felt confident during the meeting. I had lunch at 12 o'clock. The food was delicious. Don't translate your memories. Try to remember and think about them directly in English. This trains your brain to process experiences in English. Now, let me give you a simple daily system to implement these techniques and build English thinking habits. Start each day by activating your English brain. As soon as you wake up, begin thinking in simple English. Think about your plans. Today is Monday. I will go to work. I have a meeting at 10 a.m. I need to prepare my presentation. Describe your morning routine in English. I'm getting out of bed. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm making breakfast. This morning practice sets your brain to English mode for the entire day. During your daily activities, maintain a constant stream of English thoughts about what you're doing and experiencing. While working, I'm reading this email. This information is important. I need to reply to my manager. While eating, this food tastes good. I'm enjoying my lunch. The restaurant is busy today. While commuting, the bus is late today. There are many people waiting. The weather is cold this morning. The goal is to make English your default thinking language, not something you switch to only for English practice. Before sleep, spend time reflecting on your day in English. This reinforces English thinking and helps your brain process the day's experiences in English. Think about your successes. I spoke confidently in the meeting today. I understood everything my colleague said. I'm improving my English. Think about challenges. I had difficulty expressing my opinion. Next time, I will prepare some phrases. I'm learning from this experience. Think about tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will practice speaking more. I will try to think in English all day. I'm excited about my progress. Each week, choose one area of your life to think about completely in English. Week 1. Think about work and career, only in English. Week 2. Think about family and relationships, only in English. Week 3. Think about hobbies and interests, only in English. Week 4. Think about goals and dreams, only in English. This focused approach helps you build English thinking in all areas of your life systematically. Here's what you can expect as your brain learns to think in English. Week 1-2. Building awareness. In the first 2 weeks, you'll become aware of when you translate and when you think directly in English. This awareness is the first step to change. you'll start catching yourself translating and consciously switching to English thinking. This feels awkward at first, but it's completely normal. You'll notice that simple English thoughts come easier than complex ones. Focus on simple thinking first. Week 3-4. Developing English thinking habits. In weeks 3 and 4, English thinking starts becoming more automatic. You'll find yourself naturally thinking in English for longer periods. Your English self-talk becomes more natural and continuous. You'll start having real English thoughts instead of forced ones. You'll notice your speaking becoming slightly faster and more natural because you're translating less. Month 2-3. Strengthening English thinking pathways. In the second and third month, English thinking becomes significantly stronger. You'll have entire conversations with yourself in English. Your English thoughts will become more complex and nuanced. You'll start expressing subtle feelings and abstract ideas in English. You'll notice people commenting that your English sounds more natural and confident. Month 4-6. English thinking becomes natural. After 4 to 6 months, English thinking becomes your default mode for many situations. You'll catch yourself thinking in English without trying. Your English confidence will increase dramatically because words flow naturally from your English thoughts. You'll start dreaming in English sometimes, which shows that your brain has truly accepted English as a natural thinking language. Eventually, you'll develop true bilingual thinking ability. You'll naturally choose English or your native language depending on the situation and your mood. This bilingual thinking creates incredible confidence because you can express yourself naturally in both languages without translation barriers. Let me address common challenges you might face and how to overcome them. Challenge 1. My English thinking is too simple. This is normal and actually good. Simple English thinking is much better than complex translation. Start simple and gradually become more sophisticated. Remember, native speakers also think in simple language most of the time. Complex thinking isn't necessary for confident communication. Challenge 2. I forget to think in English. Set reminders on your phone or put sticky notes around your home saying, "Think in English." This helps build the habit until it becomes automatic. Also, choose specific activities as English thinking triggers. For example, every time you drink water, switch to English thinking mode. Challenge 3. I don't know enough words to think in English. You know more English words than you think. Start with the words you know and gradually expand. It's better to think simple thoughts in English than complex thoughts in translation. When you don't know a word, describe the concept with words you do know. This actually builds better English thinking skills. Challenge 4. English thinking feels unnatural. This feeling is temporary. All new skills feel unnatural at first. With consistent practice, English thinking will become as natural as your native language thinking. Remember that millions of people think naturally in English. Your brain has the same ability to develop the skill. Challenge 5. I'm afraid of making thinking mistakes. There are no thinking mistakes. Your thoughts are private, so you can think freely without judgment. Use thinking time to experiment and play with English. Thinking mistakes actually help your brain learn faster by testing different patterns and structures. My dear friends, you now have the complete system to reprogram your brain for English thinking. You understand why translation kills confidence and how English thinking creates natural, confident communication. You have 5 powerful techniques to build English thinking pathways. You have a daily system to practice these techniques consistently. But remember this: brain reprogramming takes time and patience. Your brain spent years building native language thinking pathways. It needs time to build equally strong English pathways. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories. Notice when you catch yourself thinking in English naturally. These moments prove that your brain is changing. I want to share something personal with you. When I first started thinking in English, I felt like I was becoming a different person. My English thoughts had different rhythms and feelings than my native language thoughts. At first, this scared me. But then I realized something beautiful. I wasn't losing my original self. I was becoming a bigger, more complete version of myself. I was gaining the ability to express my thoughts and feelings in 2 different languages. This is what awaits you. English thinking won't replace your native language thinking. It will expand your ability to express yourself and connect with people from around the world. Your brain is incredibly powerful and adaptable. It can learn to think naturally in English just as it learned to think naturally in your native language. Trust your brain's ability to change and grow. Starting today, begin your brain reprogramming journey. Use the techniques I taught you. Practice the daily system. Be consistent but gentle with yourself. Remember, every English thought you think builds stronger English thinking pathways. Every day you practice brings you closer to natural, confident English communication. Your confident English thinking future is waiting for you. Your brain is ready to change. All you need to do is take the first step. This is Soundline English Podcast. I'm Emma. Thank you for joining me on this brain transformation journey. Keep thinking in English. Keep believing in yourself. Keep growing. Your brain is becoming more confident every single day. See you in the next episode. Goodbye for now, my confident English thinkers.